Okay, this video is about how to cut a hole in a piece of metal roofing. Whether you have a piece of metal roofing like in your hands, just a discrete piece, or whether it's already on the building. The tool that I chose was a hole saw. I had to cut a 2 3/8 inch hole in there. Did a great job. I used a Milwaukee drill to do the job. And you can see that I used a board with a hole in it underneath for support. So you can actually stand right here on this material, so you can really, have a couple places to stand. So you might not be able to do that if the material is already mounted on a wall or a roof, but you might be able to find some way of supporting it. And in those cases, it's already probably pretty well supported. What you're going to have to be ready for is that drill motor is really gonna jerk in your hands when you start to bite. But what you do is you mark your hole location and take a nail or some kind of a center punch and put your first little hole exactly where you're going to want that hole, and then so you'll locate that tip on there, and then when you start to drill, just dust off on the surface. Just let the hole saw just kind of like just touch and tink 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 tink. It'll start to bite into this surface first, and then go down real slowly and just stand on this material, like support it if you can, or otherwise really go easy. Don't push the hole saw really hard into the material. Just dust it off and let it bite, and let it kind of just tickle down into the material, and it's going to jerk pretty hard when you get to the end of it. So be prepared for that. But as you can see, I was able to cut a nice clean hole in a piece of sheet metal, galvanized roofing. So you can do that with metal siding, metal walls, roofing, whatever. And this is for a project I'm doing for actually a galvanized steel shower surround. So there you have it. That's some instructions for cutting a hole in metal panels, corrugated metal panels.